Hello there guys, today I'm going to be reviewing the 2021 CollectA Edmontosaurus. The first thing I just have to say about this thing is it is huge. Like, it is the same length as the Safari Malawisaurus, but it's just so much bigger in almost every dimension. Yeah, well, first thing I want to actually bring up is its proportions, because interestingly, this is proportioned how I would hand draw this thing. Like, the limbs feel a bit scrawny for like this bulk. I think the head might be a tad large, and I don't think there's enough neck. Like, yeah, it really feels like the neck is too short, and it might be a result of the crest. I believe this is Edmontosaurus nectans, and therefore, of course, as of 6 months ago, this is ever so slightly outdated. But I'm not sure about the crest. I have reason to believe that this animal lacked a soft tissue crest or comb like its relative Edmontosaurus regalis. But even if it had one, I'm pretty sure this is in the wrong place, because it's like, this is the back of the head. So half the crest is on the neck. But of course, this is a 2021 figure. I think overall the head is pretty good. Like, certainly top view, it's focus. It's fairly reasonable. Are you gonna focus for me? There you go. Yeah. The nostrils may or may not actually be too close together, given how wide the beak is. And of course, they have done the cheeks wrong, where they are starting way too far forward, and they just look too mammalian. Also, this thing doesn't actually have teeth inside its mouth. Yeah, it doesn't have teeth. With the 2025 study, I did think that, ironically, this point here where the kind of nodules along the spine get bigger over the sacrum is actually accurate. Of course, with the new reconstruction, everything forward of about this point shouldn't be there, but this sort of ridge does vaguely resemble the weird soft tissue sail thing that Edmontosaurus annectens now has. Also, I think it is that mummy that sort of maybe shows that this animal did not have a comb. But I think that's still up in the air right now. I really like the pose of this thing. Yeah, like, this is kind of the angle that the main promo image is at, but I think it looks slightly better from this angle. I am terribly sorry about the quality of this video, but this thing is so darn huge. And of course, we do have the great big hoof that is connecting the 3 fingers together. Speaking of fingers, first inaccuracy with this thing, well, first major inaccuracy aside from the cheeks, is it has a 5th finger. The 5th finger is inside the hoof, and this is actually the 2nd finger. it is kind of weird. But that's Hadrosaurs for you. Again, there is no dew claw, which is accurate. Yeah, there's not too many things that are inaccurate about this thing. Oh, of course, the scales. The scales on this figure are life size. This is the size of the scales on the real animal. Except for the neck. I still don't understand this. If there's someone who does, please tell me. It just kind of looks like wrinkles, but also those scales would be like the size of a small frying pan, so that's kind of strange. I do rather like the colors on this guy, but I think there's a bit too much green. Like, I like the green on the face. I'm okay with the sort of gloves and socks of green, because that's kind of, but I think the green on the torso and the green on the tail is probably overkill. And actually, I'd say that maybe the gloves and socks don't need to be there either. Like, if I was designing this, it would only have green on the face. And then I also like how the comb stands out. I also find it interesting that they don't appear to have given it scales. It appears to just be skin, which is interesting. Unless the scales are far too small. Right. And I'm not sure about the placement of the cloaca, because that's the ischial boot. Right, so getting into some size comparisons. Let's start off with the standard of the Papodimetrodon. Couple of other Hell Creek animals. We've got the Papo Running Rex, which is roughly the same size. The Papo Trike. So at 140 scale, this is about a 13-meter long Edmontosaurus. For something else, Butungus, here's the Dreadnoughtus. Something like I'm going to use as a baby Edmontosaurus at some point is the CollectA Hadrosaurus. And then we got my smallest Hadrosaur. And the other CollectA Mini and the T-Rex. So that should give you an idea on how big this thing is. And it doesn't actually weigh that much. Like, it weighs about the same as the Papotriceratops, which is interesting, because I would have expected this to be slightly heavier, but it's not. Good grief, what am I going to rate this thing? It's got really minor inaccuracies in its proportions and the extra digit and stuff. I think my main gripe with it is the choice of the green splotches, like even right here where it's sort of overlapping the stripe. I think I'm going to give this a 4.8 out of 5. Right, so now that's out of the way. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.